Hey, what's up everybody? This is Chicken Possible with Rewards Hunter, back with another Xbox Game Pass monthly quest guide. Today we've got a quest for one of my favorite games, although I know many people in the community don't like it all that much, but anyway, it is Human Fall Flat, and we're going to need to travel 500 meters within the game to earn 75 rewards points, and this is good through March 1st. So the whole month of February, this is one of our monthly quests. So let's go ahead and start up that game, and I will try to describe some of the controls. The last time we did this, we had to climb, and I think some people found that difficult, climbing the distance that we needed to climb. Luckily, we just have to walk this time, so that should be a little bit easier. So let's start a new local game, and if you have the option to pick the level, I'm just going to start out on the mansion level, which is the very first level of the game. And the quest here is pretty simple. So it says to walk 500 meters. So it's not specific about what level you need to do that on. You can do it on any level. If you want to, you could actually just stand here at the beginning of the mansion level and just kind of walk around in this area. It'll take you about 5 minutes or so to complete it, but rather than doing that and just kind of running around in a circle here, I decided to go ahead and show off the first couple of levels of the game. So let's just play through this. So you can pick up these instructional videos if you want to, and it'll actually show how to do a new movement on a little screen that pops up next to you. I already know how to do all the movements, so I'll just go ahead and walk up the stairs. I'm going to use my left trigger to grab the button there and open that first door. Then you'll see there's another instructional video over here on the right. I can't remember exactly what this one is. Maybe moving boxes onto buttons. I just threw it off the edge of the level. Don't need that. I'm good to go. So let's see. So we'll walk up the stairs here. So this whole time we're getting meters added to our distance. So here we're just going to hit both buttons by kind of moving the camera around a little bit and targeting the buttons. And this first level, the mansion level, very easy to get through, so not a lot to it. You're just kind of getting used to the movement. You're getting used to the idea of using your triggers to grab onto things. So here we're going to grab 2 horizontal buttons, and we finish the level. You just kind of walk off the edge, and you'll fall into level 2, which is the train level. Now this is the one we did a lot of climbing on the last time because it had the dumpster over to the right, or the train that you could climb onto pretty easily. So we're just going to move on past that. These levels are interesting because there are a bunch of different paths that you can take. There's like the basic path, but then there are like trickier paths, like climbing up the train to get to the top. So we're just going to take the basic path here. So just move the dumpster over to the side. We're going to grab this first train car and slide it over to the side. Grab the second train car. You could grab it with one hand or both hands, either way. Slide that over to the side, and then we can just walk through the door. These doors you can just kind of walk through and just shove your way right through them. And we're going to climb onto the first train here and pull the upper train car over to the right and get it out of the way of the door. Like I said, you don't actually have to follow along with this and walk this same route and, actually solve the puzzles in this level. I'm just kind of showing off the game a little bit while simultaneously finishing this quest for 500 meters. So this one's a little tricky to, when you first start out trying to figure out what to do here, but you basically walk on top of the car, grab onto the wall, and then walk to the left so that it forces the train car over to the right, and then you can just walk up to the button and press that to open the next door. And I'm not sure why they added a second door there, but anyway, we'll just press that button too. And we will walk up the stairwell. Now this next part's probably the trickiest spot in this level to figure out how to get through, but I'll show you the trick here. So you walk onto this first red train car, and then I usually grab onto the second pole and then walk to the right so that the train car moves to the left. And that will open up a path for us. And we'll be able to walk across these other 2 train cars, kind of swing back around, do a U-turn, and then jump the gap to get up to the exit. And we're getting close to getting our 500 meters now. We're definitely making progress. We're like halfway there, maybe more than halfway there at this point. I just think it's more interesting to do it this way rather than just going around in circles. So we will go ahead and finish this level 2. This is the first level that has the boxes on it. So we'll use our hands to grab the box, pick it up, walk it over to the button, and sit it down there. And that'll open up the door for us. And then same thing here, but you got to reach up a little bit higher, maybe jump and grab. Just keep those triggers held down so that you hold on to it, and then release your triggers when you want to let it go. And then here's our first elevator. So we're going to press the elevator button on the bottom to bring the elevator down. Grab the box, put it onto the elevator, and then stand on it and press the elevator button to bring ourselves and the box up to the top. Pick up our box again and drop it on the button. And I think we've got just this last room to get through. I think this is the last room. All right, so there's a button here, but you can't stand on it yourself. It'll close like that. So what we want to do is use the box, of course. So hop down, press the button for the elevator to come down, and we're going to move the box onto the elevator. Now I should have gone ahead and slid the train car over. I goofed up a little bit here. So you don't need to don't send that elevator up like I did. You just want to move this train car over. And I'm trying to figure out what to do. Okay, press the button to bring the elevator back down. And you want to ride up with the box, but you want to make sure that that train car is scooted over to the wall. So now we'll ride up with the box this time, doing it correctly. Pick up our box, and we want to put it on top of the train car. And then I decided to walk around the box a little bit, and then we're going to move the train car with our feet again. So grab the wall and walk to the right, and that will move the car to the left. We're going to keep going like that until we get it tight up against the left wall, and then we'll pick up our box and be able to carry it over to the button. Again, all these steps are counting towards our 500 meters, so we're making progress one way or the other, whether you run around in circles or actually finish the puzzles in the game. Like I said, I just wanted to kind of show off the first few levels of the game, so maybe maybe I'll bring some people over to the dark side, and more people will start playing some Human Fall Flat. I think it's a fun game. So ride the elevator up and hop off the edge of the level, and we're very close to our 500 meters now. We won't even finish this next level. We'll just sort of dip our toes into it. So this one you have to jump across some gaps, and you might actually have to grab onto some of these rocks. If you want to finish the level, you'll have to do some jumping and grabbing. But there's my first, my grab there to pull myself up onto the wall. There's also an instructional video coming up, so we'll see that in just a second. I'll hop down off the rocks to grab that one for you and show it to you. So there's the videotape off to the right, so let's hop down and grab that. I'll show you what these look like. So once you're holding them in your hand, then just, yeah, a little screen kind of appears next to you. And yeah, this one's about jumping and getting higher on the different rock surfaces. But at this point, we've pretty much gone our 500 meters. We're just waiting for the quest to unlock, and there it is. So let's go ahead and hold down the Xbox button to turn that in and grab our 75 rewards points. That's going to do it for Human Fall Flat. I hope I convinced you to like the game. If not, that's okay. Hopefully, at least you got your 75 rewards points. That's what's important, right? So that's going to do it for Human Fall Flat. We'll have guides coming out for all of the other monthly quests later today, so stay tuned for those. And if you're working on the punch card for the February bonus round or the Game Heads punch card, we've got a guide up for those as well. Thanks for watching, guys. If you found that video helpful, please be sure to click the subscribe button on YouTube and hit that bell for notifications. You can also find links in the description for other social media links of mine. Stay tuned for more Microsoft rewards and achievement guides, and I'll see you in the next one.